Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, BA, it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George finds Maxey. Embiid with it. Over Clark. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Clark with the screen. Here's Bane. Joel Embiid with the board.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
George, good.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Allie, thank you. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Martin. Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First team foul.
And that one misses. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA, and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Both good from the line that time. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, it's so hard stopping Jackson Jr. down low. He'll beat even great defense.
Maxey passes to George. And here's Embiid, defended by Jackson. Embiid misses. Grizzlies trail by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pippen, pass to Clark. And here's Bane. Launches a 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Clark, the pass to Wells. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Grizzlies. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place.
You know, for Memphis, They had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And the basket by Bain.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Up top, Embiid. Offensive rebound, Martin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. In third, the Grizzlies.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Martin. Here's the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Martin finds Embiid. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
And you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Second team foul.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Yep, that one's good.
Nice touch from the veteran wingman. George just understands when he should look to score.
Clark with a screen on Maxey to the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Pass to Pippen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Sixers lead by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie, and he gets it back. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up top, Embiid. Screen by Embiid. George comes up empty from 19 feet out.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Clark. Back to Payne. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Payne's got 8 points.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Screen by Embiid. Martin, the pass to Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 12.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Clark, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Outside Payne. Six on the shot clock. No good. Ooh, nice D from George. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Embiid. Martin outside. Rebounded by Pippen.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Oh, sit down.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Joel Embiid.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Here's Oubre, and he jams it home with authority.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Good.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Jackson. Embiid misses.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Oubre. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Here's Laravia. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Kennard passes to Laravia. Jackson. The rebound by Yabusele.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
To the middle. Maxey finds Embiid. Lets it go from 11. Hits the front of the rim and out. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Kennard. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now here's Oubre. To the wing, right side. And here is Maxey. Embiid with it. Defended by Jackson. Embiid misses. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Kennard outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. Number 5, Memphis.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
First one falls for him.
Well, you talk about Luke Kennard. He shot 49% for a season from beyond the arc. Led the league in three-point percentage back-to-back years. Kennard is so valuable.
Gordon, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's tied up with that one.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Jackson against Kennard from outside the arc. And that's good. Jackson for 3.
Yeah, not as much of a three-point shooter early in his career. Jackson has developed that part of his game.
Inside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Huff. He's covered by Oubre. Huff, the pass to Kennard. Off target from outside. Down low. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
Here's Kennard. 23 points his last outing. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Eric Gordon. He's out there with Jackson. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Kennard. And another 3 from Memphis.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivers.
It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Shot clock at 5. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Spencer, defended by Gordon. Pass to Kennard, beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Embiid misses. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Spencer. Back to Kennard. Puts up a 3. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Reggie Jackson's had quite a ride in the NBA. You coached him, Stan, from the KD Russ Thunder to the Jokic Nuggets and everywhere in between.
Yeah, I had him in Detroit, Brian, where he really had his best years. I was so happy to see him get a ring with Denver in 23. He really works at the game.
Pass to Wells. Second chance effort, and it's blocked by Embiid. Outside Oubre. The Sixers with another miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Spencer to stop the drought, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies lead by 4. Here's Wells. 10 points for him. Aldama outside. It's the mark, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian, and guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
LaRavia's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Spencer. He's perfect from the line this time.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Grizzlies lead by 4. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Huff, and it's Desmond Bane in for Conchar. Bane surveying the D. Kennard outside. Back to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Jackson. Here's McCain. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Aldama. Martin outside. They grab their own miss. Oubre lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Clark, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Takes the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Stolen by Bane. Embiid against Kennard. Kicks it out to Bane. Back to Kennard. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got 6 in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to McCain. Now Embiid. Clark covers. Fades. Embiid's shot is good.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Outside Bane. Here's Clark. Embiid covers. Outside Bane. There's the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Clark with a screen on Maxey. Kennard with it. Picked up by Embiid. And the basket by Clark. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Up top, Embiid. Over Clark. And Clark with a block. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Here's George. Give him 8. Maxey on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 6.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Jackson gets the bucket.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. The jump hook. First shot won't go.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Clark. Outside Bain. From downtown. And another 3 from Memphis.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Maxey passes to Martin. Back to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Outside Bain. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Wells. That's tipped. Here's Pippen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clark.
Good work on the defensive end by Drummond, using his size to bother the shooter.
Kicks it to George. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll kick off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against the Pistons, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Grizzlies lead by 8. 1:33 left in the second period. Clark with the screen. Pippen, pass to Wells. Outside Bain. The 3-pointer off the mark.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Bain against Maxey. Back to Bain. Here's Wells. 10 points for him. Here's Pippen. And again, Memphis no good. Here's McCain. Here's Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's length impacts both ends.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bain. Jackson left side on the money from 12 feet away. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, that's what you want to see. A player using his height to his advantage against the smaller defender.
And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up by 6. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
In the Western Conference, Anthony Davis.
AD has time to play like this anytime he wants. Few power forwards can do all that he does.
I love how aggressive he's been lately. I mean, taking ownership, being the #1.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the 76ers.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've led by as much as 10. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Wells in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Martin. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
For 3, George. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 6. Wells, the pass to Clark. Payne with a screen on Maxey. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 points.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. Shot clock at 5. And Clark with a block. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Memphis leading by 11. Outside Bain. Looking to get it going. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career. Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Please give a big round of applause for your first Duke dance team. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Grizzlies dance team.
And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 13. Now here's Embiid. 17 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Bane, no good. 76ers trail by 13. Here's McCain. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Embiid a screen on Jackson. Embiid high post. George outside. Shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 12 points in the game.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Screen by Embiid. For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Maxey passes to George. Martin outside. George a screen on Jackson. Pass to Embiid. From the arc. Good D by Clark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Clark, the pass to Wells. Up top, Jackson. Off the left rim and out. 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Martin. To the middle. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia. Towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning.
Checking out Philadelphia, it's just been a bad start for them. At least, though, they still have enough time to get things going.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
Embiid a screen on Bane. Inside. Embiid muscles through the contact.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Pass to Clark. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Wells. The offensive rebound from deep. Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Screen by Embiid. For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. Jackson, the screen. Bane, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Desmond Bane, and it's Kennard in for Pippen. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for George. He hits the second from the line. Memphis leading by 12. Clark outside. Back to Kennard. Jackson outside. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Oubre passes to Martin. Outside Maxey. Takes a 3. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And it's Martin with the rebound.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
For 3. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 15.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Wells, the pass to Kennard. And here's Clark. He's guarded by Martin. 5 to shoot. Back to Aldama. Kennard way outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Clark with a screen on Maxey. It's depth to win the drought, and the layup by Clark. He's got 11.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Maxey, that's good.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Nice shot by Kennard. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside Oubre. For 3, Maxey knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 20 points.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Martin outside. Back to Maxey. Martin outside. Back to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kennard passes to Clark. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Clark's got 14 points for the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Martin.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
That free throw, no good. Huff's checked in for Memphis. Spencer comes in for Clark. And the second free throw is good. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Maxey against Kennard. Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Wide open look, and the shot goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. The 76ers shooting just about 43% in the third. Pass to Oubre. Going inside, cleared away by Wells. And the Grizzlies shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Kennard passes to Aldama. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Drummond with the ball. Back to Maxey. The three is up. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kennard outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Aldama. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jackson out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to LaRavia. To the inside. Spencer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Aldama. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Memphis leading by 6. Here's LaRavia, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. 76ers trail by 8. Now Jackson. Embiid with it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Spencer. He's covered by Oubre. To the paint. Here's Kennard using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
No doubt Kennard possesses the shooting ability to take over, and he's doing it here.
Philadelphia with another miss. Well, Memphis shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Huff can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to LaRavia. Jackson against Kennard. They get it back. Here's LaRavia. Second chance shot. Basket counts. Kennard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the purest shooters in this league. Kennard's mechanics are perfect.
Jackson finds Embiid, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. No one covering. Kennard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. To the right side. Right wing. Here's Huff. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Here's Jackson. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's Embiid. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Grizzlies have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Kennard passes to LaRavia. Here's Huff. Shot clock at 6. Here's Spencer. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 11. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Embiid. That shot missing. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to Kennard. Jack's up a 3. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Well, give Kennard room at the arc, and he will quickly live up to his reputation as a shooter.
Here's Embiid, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Clark comes in for LaRavia. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Spencer. And it's Pippen in for Kennard. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Jackson. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Pippen. Payne with it. Here's the three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Maxey. Down low. Here's Oubre. Man, count it. Now 5 for 7. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Aldama outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Maxey with a screen on Payne. Pass to Oubre. Hey, expanding his range. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Clark. Aldama with it. He's covered by Oubre. Payne with it. Back to Aldama. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
And it's Maxey missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's Pippen. Here's Aldama. That three's off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Oubre. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No good on that one. And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Good on the second one. Grizzlies lead by 14. Pippen, pass to Payne. Here's Pippen. Maxey covering. Jackson with it. Shot on the wing. Here's Clark. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Pass to Wells. 4-3. The shot no good. Ooh, nice D from George. From 11 feet away, and it's Maxey missing. From deep, Payne. Pure from three-point range. Payne's got 19 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And so Oubre nails them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
The 3 from Payne. And another 3 from Memphis.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Martin with a screen on Payne. Here's Oubre. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Clark. Pippen, pass to Payne. Now Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Clark outside. Here's Pippen. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter games.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Here's McCain, guarded by Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. Great D that time from Payne. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Memphis leading by 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Desmond Bane.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And every defense knows Kennard is looking to score, which is why they sometimes overcommit and foul.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Martin. Screen by Embiid. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Can't cash it in from close range.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Huff. Now here's Kennard. Clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Council. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check.